My fault. Peace. This is your boy Juice One with another episode of Smoke and Jokes. We discuss today's topics while indulging in the greatest of herbal essences. Today's show is brought to you by no other than Girl Scout Cookies Extreme. Listen, if you're gonna fuck with them cookies, it might as well be extreme. You know, I have some new buds in the works right now. When I told you, pardon me, got a little ambulance coming through here, fire department. I told you about the alien berries, but when I tell you the beauty of these babies here, I would be smoking it, but that shit is too harsh. I mean, not harsh, but too heavy of a high for me. So I'm trying to find out a good balance, meaning like the proper amount of intake, because smoking that in the L's, it's not gonna work, man. That shit gonna put me on the ass every fucking time. Every time. You know, so but let me I got something open here. Let me close this up so we can get into this show. Like I said, as you know, I do the Bluntvilles. I do not do Dutch Masters. You know, we do not deal with our enslavers. And I'm damn sure not gonna be calling you my master. You know? Let me go over here, check this out. So let me get this ready as I build with y'all. Let me put my little timer on. As I build with y'all about some things. Man, this joint fresh as hell, boy, I tell you. I love these. The Nigerians are coming through with the raps, I tell you that. Much love to Nigeria. Much love. Okay. Put this down. All right. Put this here. Thank you for bearing with me. You know, as I prepare this, and you know, I want to really talk about this Fat Joe and Ja Rule thing. Because personally, I'm giving credit to Fat Joe, you know, for once again sticking with his man, Mr. Clapback, right? Mr. Clapback himself. You know, I think that, you know, if it was up to certain people, 50, you know what I'm saying, he would keep continuing to blackball Ja Rule. You know what I'm saying? You know, he still got a lot of pull in it, and he's major in the industry still. So the silence of Ja Rule, yes, you know, I felt like, you know, that campaign from 50 has been ongoing, and I give credit to Fat Joe for stepping in and embarrassing himself against Ja Rule. Let me just say that right away. Matter of fact, let me put this up as I'm talking about this, guys. All right. Go over here. Put this up like this. All right. Now, for me, the reason why I say it's an embarrassment, because I'm sorry to say the hits that Ja Rule had, I mean, I'll be honest with you, maybe Lean Back could fuck with something in that catalog, but nah, man, that Ja Rule joint, when he first came out, that Ashanti movement, you know, that shit right there, man, that shit was hard, my nigga. You know, and you know me, you know, being a hard dude, I was liking the dude on the low. Right? I was liking him on the low without even me knowing. I mean, I like without me even being aware that I was fucking with him like that, right? I used to be on some fuck that nigga, he only making these type of songs, you know what I mean? One of those type of dudes. And my shorty at the time, this is when I was in Atlanta, because that's when Ja Rule was popping. You know what I'm saying? You know, my shorty at the time, she had to point out to me. She was like, "Yeah, but what about you know, I think it was the I'm Real song. I think it was it was a song." And she's like, "Yeah, but you listen to this." And I'm like, "Yeah, but I mean, it's just that one." But then she was like, "No, but what about this one, and this one?" And then I had to concede and just say, "Yeah." You know, I fucks with Rule, man. Ja Rule made real good music. You know what I'm saying? And even if I wasn't necessarily a R&B hip hop mix fan, I never really per se was that. You know, I felt like hip hop was destroying R&B. You understand what I'm saying? But like I said, then you got artists like Ja Rule, and I felt like he was a compliment to the R&B hip hop blend. Like he knew how to do it. It wasn't some hoodlum dude, you know, jumping on an R&B track because you know the record label said, "Yeah, this would be a good look." You understand what I'm saying? Like it wasn't one of those. This was real talent. Like Ja Rule was really talented in that field. So thank you, Fat Joe, for giving Ja Rule the light that he so deserves. You know what I'm saying? So deserves, right? But I don't know if you should have been the guy going up against Ja Rule. You don't really have songs like that. The songs that when like before Big Pun, like I wouldn't listen to. You know what I'm saying? You got a flow, Joe. Like all of that out. You know, like I didn't like that shit. I'll be honest. I'm gonna keep it G with you. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? You know, Big Pun came on the scene, and Fat Joe became relevant. You understand what I'm saying? Fat Joe became relevant to me. I don't mean to the world, I mean to me. He became relevant because of Big Pun. Because Big Pun was just that fucking nice. It is like shit. How could you avoid not listening to somebody that's on the track with him type shit? It's like fucking explain. You know what I'm saying? And then from that, you start realizing, hey, you know, Joe Nice. You know, he ain't trash and shit. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say thank you once again to Fat Joe for embarrassing yourself, coming out here, going up against Ja Rule. I'm trying to think of somebody in his class that could really go up against him. You know, like y'all like Drake and all of that stuff, but I don't see him as an energetic performer. Like Ja Rule is energetic, like really an artist to me. You understand what I'm saying? Like what like and I say that due to the fact that I wasn't even aware that I was liking the man. I was just, you know, playing this shit and not realizing, you know, I'm cruising, you know, all of that shit with my shorty. You know what I'm saying? So for me, pardon me, you know, for me, Ja Rule is like an artist because he's somebody that I didn't even realize I was liking. And not on some just because, you know, the radio played it. You know, like how you hear a song over and over again and and it just grows on you? That wasn't the case. I really was fucking with his shit. I just didn't want to admit it even to myself. Like, I just didn't want to say that. Like, I guess I wanted to say, oh no, it was the Asante, because, she cute, and you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the third. I think I wanted to just, push it off on that and not really say that, nah, you know, he's a well-rounded artist in that field. You know what I'm saying? When it came to those party R&B, tracks, Ja Rule the man. I really can't point out anything, for Fat Joe that I, really messed with him. You understand what I'm saying? So that's just me. I just wanted to give my little insight that, thank you, Fat Joe, for embarrassing yourself. Like, I don't think you should have went up against, a Ja Rule. But hey, you do you, whatever floats your boat. You know what I'm saying? You just a big fat elephant in the sand, they say. What was it, like the elephant in the sand, right? Don't worry about it. We ain't paying no attention to you. You know what I'm saying? Not like that. We just congratulating you. Okay. So, let me get back and let me go over here and let's pull up some articles. All right. It says, okay. It says, most Americans believe pandemic remains a major threat. Polls say 1 in 5 Americans have died. Latest COVID-19 update. More than a year and a half into the COVID virus outbreak, most Americans believe that the coronavirus remains a major threat to public health and the U.S. economy. According to a Pew Research Center report released Wednesday. Right? So, it says, despite wide vaccination efforts, 54% of U.S. adults say the worst of the outbreak is still to come. That's a grim outlook, huh? Let me go over here. It says, yet to come. The report, based on a survey of over 10,000 U.S. adults conducted August 23rd through the 29th of 2021, found 73% of those ages 18 and older say they've received at least one dose of the vaccine of COVID-19. About a quarter of adults say they have not received a vaccine. Some of the lower vaccination rates are seen among those with no health insurance and white evangelical Protestants, 57% each, as well as among Republicans and Republican leaners, 60%. So, white evangelist Protestants, they're 70%, so they over the limit of getting the shots, right? And Republicans don't believe they should get the shots, right? Black adults are now about as likely as white adults to say they've received the vaccine, which is 70% and 72% and 72% respectively. Earlier in the outbreak, African Americans was less likely to say they plan to get the COVID-19 vaccination. They say that they won't perform at venue requiring proof of vaccinations. Okay, let's slide over to something else here. Okay, what else do we got coming up here? This is, let's see. Rival Koreas launch ballistic missiles test within hours of each other. What's heating up, people? What's heating up out there? Huh? What's going on? You know that China is beefing with Taiwan, right? Yeah, and you know that means America. So we know that the Koreans are up in arms. We seeing people out here wilding out, wilding out over just simply putting on a mask. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to be around people because you don't know which direction the mask is. You know what I'm saying? Will beef with the unmasked and the unmasked, thinking, oh, you thinking I'm messed up because you know, all type of stupidity. I can just see this shit going, you know, south real quick. Hong Kong. North Korea fired two ballistic missiles off its east coast Wednesday, and South Korea said hours later that it had carried out a successful test of submarine launched ballistic missiles. The rivals launches intensified an armed race between the two countries amid stale nuclear diplomacy with the United States in just 2 days after Pyongyang said it had tested a new cruise missile. The first weapon activity by Kim Jong-un regime in almost 6 months came as President Joe Biden's envoy for North Korea. Sung Kim was in Tokyo to talk with the Japanese and South Korea on how to end this diplomatic standoff. Wednesday, dueling tests will likely give fresh impotence, impurities to that efforts and add to foreign policy's headaches facing the White House. So, underwater, wait, let me get into some more. The underwater launched ballistic missiles test makes South Korea only the eighth country known to have developed such a weapon, joining its rivals to the north, as well as the United States, Russia, China, Britain, France, and India. India. It is the first country without nuclear weapons to have a SLBM. Surface, I don't know, don't give me I'm about to start making up with those fucking letters mean and shit, you know what I'm saying? South Korea possesses possession of the missiles have first reported earlier this month, but was not confirmed by the government, which rarely makes public declarations of weapons tests until Wednesday. This is real, people. This is real. I'm telling you right now. This is real. You know, everybody is up in arms. Sometimes I'm gonna be honest with you. You kind of need, you know, the people up in arms. That way, things can go smooth again. Because if everybody is thinking that everybody can do what they want, then you get pure chaos. So maybe this career thing will kind of bring, you know, things to a head where people can see that, hey, wait a minute, this shit is getting out of control. We might need to slow down. You know, that's just all that I'm saying on the subject. Right. So now we looking at, you know, let's go back up here, take some more looks at Ja Rule. He hanging out with Asante, who of course is a bad mama. Always still is. Yes, yes, yes. You know, you see the ladies out to see Ja Rule out. I ain't got the headphones on, so I really don't know what song this is at the moment. But I'm so happy to see Ja Rule in the building. You know, I'm so happy to see it because I know one thing 50 Cent is sick to his stomach. He definitely will continue his beef with Fat Joe. He will definitely get you that going now. He's like, oh, you fat son of a bitch. you gave you gave this guy some light. How dare you? How dare you give him some light? You was not supposed to give him some light. He was supposed to disappear into the darkness. That's right. That's right. I mean, I'm just really glad, that somebody stepped in and allowed Ja Rule to get some light. Because, you've been trying to get on the verses, because he got music, he got material that if it gets played and known again, he could, survive and live off that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like this is needed. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't like when people blackball you. I feel like if you gonna I'm not saying this is alleged. I'm not saying that that's necessarily what old boy did, but if that's the case, I don't like that. I feel like that person should fall off on their own, not because you locking them out. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like that's right. You know what I'm saying? Because all of the labels, wanted to stay away from them because they made themselves hot. So I'm not going to say that, Fifth played a part in that. You made yourself hot. The things and the people that, people were running around, you know what I mean? Those caused, those situations and shit. So, um, like, I'm just looking over here. Like I said, I mean, I could give Fat Joe roughly three songs. One would draw a draw, and he should get like, like two wins with, like I give him 2.5 song wins out of 20. You do the math. You do the math, and you tell me, you know what I'm saying, if you know Fat Joe has enough material to go up against. I think Fat Joe could go up against a Nori. I think he could have went up against a Nori. I don't think Nori has a lot of songs either. I mean, that would stand the test of time. Like running around screaming, what? I don't know how that's gonna stand up against, real songs. You know what I'm saying? So I think that he could have beat her. Nori. You know what I'm saying? Nori was basically the beat. It wasn't really him. You know what I'm saying? It was, he was the outlet. You know what I'm saying? So Ja Rule, I'm really thinking who could have been um with Ja Rule. Shit. If anybody could come up with somebody that you think would have been a fair battle, if you agree with me and think that the Fat Joe and Ja Rule was really Fat Joe showing love to letting Ja Rule get some shine. You know what I mean? If you saying that, then cool. You know what I'm saying? But if you think that that was a real battle, then I can't, challenge you. But if you thinking that, Fat Joe just showed love, put himself on the chopping blocks just so Ja Rule can get some light, who do you think would have been a better battle for Ja Rule or Fat Joe? Like either way, which one would have been a better battle? No. As you know, I'm smoking, so that means that I'm gonna have to eventually slide out. Right? Now think about playing some chess real quick. Think about playing some chess. You know what I'm saying? Let me go over here, slide out real quick. See if I go up here. Go up here. All right. On here. All right. Go up here. Let's get Billie. Oh man, I got the top cut off. I can't. I don't even want to. I don't even want to play like this now. You can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm gonna slide out. I didn't realize that this board was like that. Wait a minute. I could probably put it like this. Yeah, I can do it like this. Okay, hold on. Let's go. All right. Let's get into this. All right. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Don't challenge that. You don't want to do that to yourself, son. You don't want to do that to yourself. You don't want to do that to yourself. All right. Mm-hmm. Take that off your hands. All right. Come over here, help you out again. All right. Mm-hmm. Come over here. Mm-hmm. You. Let's come over here. Mm-hmm. You know, let's come over here. Mm-hmm. You blocked. You dead now. You dead in the water, buddy. You dead in the water. You know that, right? You're dead and stinking in the water now. Okay. So then you come here. All right. You come here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you can come here. Mm-hmm. That's interesting. That's interesting. I don't know. I don't know what you thinking on that, because I seen that coming. You know? I guess he thinking he was gonna hold on to this piece. All right? Now, buddy, it's out of here. It's out of here. Mm-hmm. Okay. Figured that was coming. All right, got that there. this here. Put this here. Put this here. Alright. Put this here. Alright. Put this here. Alright. Put let's go here. So then now this can come here. Let's come here. So then this can come here. This can come here. This can come here. This can come here. Come here. Alright. This can come here. Alright. Let's come here. Come here. Let's come here. This can come here. Alright. So this can come here. Alright. Come here. Alright. Come here. Alright. Come here. Alright. Come here. Come here. Alright. Come here. Come here. Come here. Alright. You see it. I don't think he want any more problems. Think he want any more? If he wanted more, he would ask for a rematch, right? He would ask for a rematch. When we at back into the early 1900s, trying to test this 2000. All right? Put that pressure on him. All right? Go here. All right? This can come here. Let's come here. Let's come here. Let's come here. This can come here. This can come here. This can come here. This can go over here. Alright. This can come over here. This can come over here like this. Alright. So then this can come here like that. Alright. So then alright. This can come here. 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 So this can come here. here. This can come here. This can come here. Come here. Here. This can come here. So then this can come here. This can come here. So this can come here. This can come here. So then come here. Okay. Come here. Come here. So then, now this can come here. This can come here. We'll just keep slowly walking this down. Down, 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 down. This can come here. Alright, this can come here. This can come here. Alright, this can come here. This can come here. Alright, this can come here. 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 Alright. This can come here. Come here. Alright. This can come here. Alright, this can come here. This can come here. And bang, he's mad again. Oh, you want to come? You want more? You want more? Let me run through them real quick. All right, just for doing that. Just for foolishly pressing that button. There's so many buttons you could have pressed. You know? So many. You chose that one. All right? And he thinking I won't trade this out. He thinking I won't trade that out. What's he thinking? What is he thinking? What is he thinking? To honestly think I would not trade that out. What is he thinking? What is he thinking? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's get this going quick, fast, and easy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, so you refusing to go to war? That's cool with me. You know? It's cool with me. All right. So let's go here. Right? Bang. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You don't want to do that, buddy. You don't want to do that. You don't want to tick me off like that, man. You don't want to tick me off like that. Oh, so you think you do? You think you want to tick me off like that? Huh? Is that what you thinking? Huh? Is you thinking you want to tick me off like that? Huh? Oh, yeah. As you see, I crush it. You know what I'm saying? I've run through these dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? Enough time to spare to go even smoke an L. I got enough time to smoke an L after whipping that. This shit is like the Ja Rule Fat Joe battle. That shit right there, just like that. You know what I'm saying? Just a big dude. Just don't hold no weight when it comes to rhymes, though. Give a fuck how credible your street cred is. Yeah, you're real credible in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Real credible in the streets. Your name's shining. Cool. Shit ain't got nothing to do with them fucking rhymes. Lean back. Lean back. That shit was hot. I ain't going front. That shit was hot. Bad Joe got some fire shit. I ain't shit no joke. Bad Joe got some shit too. Just not for Ja Rule. Not for Ja Rule. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say it. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not sorry to say it. What am I saying? I'm not sorry to say that. That's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Fat Joe can do a lot of things. He can't beat fucking Ja Rule in a fucking battle. He must have went there to help him out. That's just how I'm calling it. I'm sorry. You can be bad all you want, but that's how I see it. Anyway, I'm in this. Got some shit to do. Get back at you later today. Peace. I'm saying, oh, wait. Before I go, hold on. Let me come up here. Let me bring up, my book. This is Street Skills. Knock 'em out the box by your one and only M.A. Wade. Check me out on Amazon. You can actually, if you have a Amazon account, you can read the book for free, or you can download it or get it in paperback. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Come and support your boy. Once again, let me bring up, you know, my it ain't even in there. I don't know what happened to him. You know, I was gonna do my bring him out the material, but I guess it didn't say. I'm as you see, I'm like kind of like changing my screen around. I had like some problems with the audio. I'm hoping the audio was good right now. Actually, to be honest with you, this whole time I'm just hoping that the audio is good. I'm gonna have to go back in and listen. You know. Anyway, it's your boy Juice Wanna with another episode of Smoke and Jokes. We discuss today's topics while indulging in the greatest of herbal essences. Today's show is brought to you by Girl Scout Cookies Extreme. If you're gonna eat them Girl Scout cookies, they might as well be extreme.